In the endless ocean of space, far beyond the last faint glow of our sun, a solitary traveler drifts. It isn't a crewed vessel, and it isn't a probe designed to return. It's Voyager 2, one of humanity's oldest emissaries, launched almost half a century ago. For decades, it was assumed to be nothing more than a silent witness at the edge of the void, sending back faint data from interstellar space. But now, something has changed. Voyager 2 has detected something that should not exist, something that moves where nothing was supposed to move. For most of its journey, the probe reported only the expected: particles, fields, and the quiet hum of deep space. Then the silence broke. A deliberate motion appeared in its instruments, purposeful, calculated, impossible to ignore. When scientists studied the anomaly, unease spread. Voyager 2 had stumbled upon something unnatural. The spacecraft had already passed Neptune, Pluto, and crossed the heliopause, the invisible border where the sun's influence gives way to the true interstellar medium. Out there, it should have drifted quietly, registering only minor fluctuations. Instead, it recorded movement. Not the random drift of a comet or rock, but the kind of adjustment that looked intentional. At first, engineers thought it was a malfunction. A spike in the plasma wave detector, a brief error in particle density. But then the signal repeated, stronger, clearer, patterned. Not noise. Not random. A message. Voyager had seen something, and it had carried that signal back to Earth. When decoded, the data revealed an object trailing about 500,000 kilometers from the probe. No known asteroid, no rogue planet, no comet was expected there. Yet this object was not simply drifting, it was shadowing Voyager's path, adjusting its speed just enough to remain in step. Like a predator following its target, it stayed close, but never close enough to reveal itself. Then came the most unsettling detail. A burst of radio data, embedded in Voyager's usual telemetry, contained digital information that was not part of its programming. When rendered visually, it showed repeating patterns, spirals, and geometric loops. Not natural interference. Not static. These were deliberate symbols, as though something had hijacked the signal to imprint its own message. Linguists, physicists, and AI analysts examined it. The structure aligned with what we would expect from an intelligent transmission, though its meaning remained elusive. Some saw echoes of ancient glyphs, others compared it to recursive patterns in nature. Whatever it was, it had not originated from Voyager. Something else was speaking through it. As the data spread, a terrifying picture emerged. This was not the first time. Decades earlier, Voyager 1 had registered a similar anomaly in almost the same region of space. At the time, it was dismissed as interference. But with modern tools, scientists reanalyzed the old data, and found the same hidden structure. The conclusion: both probes had encountered the same presence. Something had been waiting in the dark all along. Even more troubling, the object didn't follow the natural arcs of gravity. Its trajectory bent unnaturally, as though manipulating space itself. Magnetic readings suggested it could generate fields far beyond our understanding, fluctuations reminiscent of theoretical warp phenomena. It moved only in response to Voyager's signals, as though listening or reacting. Soon after, radio observatories on Earth began detecting faint echoes of the same strange frequency. These phantom pulses arrived in sync with Voyager's transmissions, as if the unknown presence was mirroring the probe across vast distances. The message was clear: this was not random. It wanted to be noticed, but only now, only when humanity had the technology to understand. Governments clamped down, restricting information, while private observatories were quietly silenced. But among the scientists still analyzing the data, a more disturbing question grew louder: why now? Voyager 2 had been silent for decades. Why did the anomaly choose this moment to respond? Was it coincidence, or an invitation? Perhaps Voyager did not merely detect something. Perhaps it triggered something. The truth is, Voyager 2 is no longer just a messenger of humanity. It has become the spark of a revelation. A moving structure in the void, transmissions reshaped by an unknown intelligence, frequencies pulsing in deliberate rhythm. All of it points to a presence not billions of light years away, but right here in the shadows of our solar system. And perhaps the most chilling thought is this: they waited until we could understand. Until now. The question is no longer whether we are alone. The question is, what have we just awakened?